Good evening, everyone. Today's topic is a really fun topic for me. Is when we travel, how to stay healthy mentally and physically while you're away, and also sometimes when you're with friends and family. That's a fun topic that I'm going to cover. I think Jay Swaminarayan. I started this simple healthy living about 3 years ago. I've been a pharmacist for 44 years. My health journey, I'm going to cover that. How I was sick about 10 to 12 years ago when I could not work, and why healthy living should be simple versus complicated. So I'm going to cover some of the myths around that. I'm going to cover how do you define good health? Somebody could be really looking good, but is he really healthy? And I'm going to cover some of the topics in that area. Today's discussion is all about, before you travel, how you need to prepare and plan. Once you are there traveling, what you need to do so you stay to your healthy eating habit. And what does this mean for your everyday life? So whatever I'm going to cover, that's also going to apply to when you're busy working or you are just visiting friends or family for party. And then there's going to be a question and answer. Just a little bit about myself and how I got started. I've been a pharmacist, as I mentioned, about 44 years. As I was turning around 55 years old, I had, cholesterol problem, acid reflux problem, gout problem. And my doctors were kind of worried about it, and I couldn't even sleep. I had a lot of allergy, runny nose, sinus headaches. And, I have a vegetarian lifestyle. I have a good family, background with good kids and good wife, and no alcohol, no smoking, just occasionally visiting friends and family, but not really partying up. And why did this, disease creep up on me? It shouldn't have. And I was so miserable that I could not work for at least 6 months. And I reached out to a lot of doctors, and they did blood test and everything was normal. And I went to homeopathic place, and they started giving me some medicine, felt some difference. I went to Ayurvedic place in India, and also I went to the place in Jindal, naturopathic place. Things started getting a little bit better. I came off some of the medicine, like I came off my acid reflux medicine. I came up some of my cholesterol medicine, but still, my anxiety, my sleep, my gout, and they were still there. And it was not. I was still on a bunch of medicine. And then somebody said, why don't you go to this place where they do a live blood test? And they looked at my blood, and quality of my blood was really, really bad. It's not like the regular blood test that you go to see a doctor. It's a live blood test that they take a drop of blood, put it in the microscope, and magnify about 40,000 times and look at it. And my blood had a lot of protein toxicity, had some parasites, some leaky guts, and all that thing. And so I needed to change my lifestyle. And that took my journey to changing my lifestyle. And it took me at least quite a few years, but since last 4 years, I've been off supplements that I was spending almost about $500 a year. $500 a month for my supplements that I'm not taking anymore. I'm not taking any prescription medicines. And I think only time I go and see a doctor is if I have any issues. That's like once or twice a year for my regular checkup. And that's what my journey has been. And that's why I realized that what I've learned, if I teach someone, they could really turn around their health in 3 to 6 months at the max if they consistently follow the guideline that I teach people and then follow it. They could really get rid of all the medicine like I have been able to. I haven't gone back to any medicine for last 4 years. I'm not on any supplements. So what are some of the challenges, that people have eating healthy or when they're on vacations and all that thing? And, let me cover that just a little bit into that one. Before we go, let's say, I'm planning to go see my daughter in California, and I know I'll be traveling to California in a few days. So, I know I'm going to be staying at my daughter's home, so there'll be a kitchen. But let's say if I'm going in a conference, then I may be staying in a hotel. Or if I'm just going for a vacation, I may be staying in Airbnb or whatever, right? So, what will I be eating? Where will I be shopping for food? And what are the preparation I needs to do? So, you got to create an action plan before you go. So I usually do create an action plan. So on the day I travel, I usually take a veggie sandwich that I could eat while I'm traveling. So what I would do is I'll take a bread and put some lettuce, some onion, some tomato, and then some guacamole, and then put in some sandwich masala and some jalapenos. If you don't like jalapenos, you could put something else. And then I'll toast it and cut it. And then, along with that, I'll take some energy drink, or I may just take some potato chips. I may take some apple or strawberry along with me, because that's not going to, in the TSA, it's not going to give me alarm systems and all this. I'll take some nuts or seeds, some granola bar, maybe a cookie, so at least I'm prepared, when I'm on the plane. And also when I'm exiting out from the TSA, I'll make sure that I fill up my water bottle, because that way I'm completely hydrating. As you know, when you travel on the plane, you're going to lose a lot of water, because you're going to the heights, you're going to get dehydrated. So it's always a good idea to keep a water bottle. Like I always keep my water bottle with me, just a big 24-ounce water bottle. So, and then, in the plane, I'll ask them for lemon and hot water. So, at least that water even tastes really good. And let's say, when I reach my destinations, I usually would have prepared my grocery list that I need to take in. Let's say if I'm staying at Airbnb, Airbnb, I'm staying in there. So I'll, go to Trader Joe's, or I'll go to Costco, or I go to Whole Food and pick up some healthy salad packets. Pick up some nuts and packages like that, or take up some fruits, some salads. They have some ready-made soups and all that thing. So I'll have it. Or if I have a kitchen, then I'll take some vegetables, and I may have in my packing, if I'm traveling, I may put in a cutting board or something like that. So when I'm going there, at least, or I'll take a small portable juicer, so I can even juice it, with the coconut water and things like that. So this way, I'm planning myself pretty well, so that I don't wind up eating whatever gets thrown at me, not eating any junk or something like that. So I usually prepare. Last year or a couple of years ago, I was in Hawaii for like 2.5 months. I was in Kona, and I took in my juicer, I took in my blender, and I set up my kitchen like that. So I was able to eat my smoothies with coconut waters and strawberries. And in the morning, I would juice my carrot juice with celery juice, and just pick up the healthy groceries. So then, in the morning, I'll have my salad. In the afternoon, when I'm hungry, I'll cut some apples or some fruits and things like that. And then my wife will cook some Indian food for me. And throughout the days, so I'm eating healthy. So I've planned. So even when I'm on the vacation for like 2.5 months, I actually lost weight instead of gaining weight. So it's all about preparing and planning. And once you do that, then you're not left at the mercy of, oh man, I'm hungry. What am I going to eat? So let's take this scenario at home. See if you're working, most of the people are working, and they're in the front of the computers and doing all the stuff. And, if you don't plan on Saturday and Sunday, what are you going to eat on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? What happens is, when you're hungry, you go to the refrigerator or you go to pantry and pick up some chips or some of the junk food. Instead of doing that, if you plan on Saturday and Sunday and come up with, grocery shopping,
Yes,
so, you
exactly.
could cook for you. You could cook some soup for you. You could cook some dal. You could cook some recipes, so they're ready to do. And in your pantry, you could keep also some food bars. You could prepare ready-made salads and all that thing. So let's say if you're hungry, you could just have a hot tomato juice or tomato soup or black bean soup or things like that. So it's all about preparation and planning. So when you prepare like that, whether you're on vacations or wherever else, you could really stay healthy. And another thing, as I mentioned it to you, how will you get in your water for the day? Make sure that you fill out your water bottle. At least I have about 3 or 4 water bottles. So I'll at least have a gallon of my water as I'm traveling. And when I'm partying with my friends, like as you're seeing, these people are with the family and friends. And let's say if I want to keep to my, diet, and then I've had some problems with my health, and I don't want to gain weight. And most of the friends, which are like a family or some of the close friends, but they're going to party, or they're going to have alcohol, or they're going to have beer, or they're going to have all the goodies and all that thing. What I usually do is I eat something before I go to a party, so at least I'm at least 40 to 60% filled up. So I'm not going to eat a lot of junk. And when I reach to my friends, I say, hey, Tushar, that's my brothers. And if he's Ahmed with, hey, Tushar, you know what? I've been watching my diet. I'm not feeling really good. I'm kind of a little bit low on my energy. So, I'm just going to eat very light. I just don't feel like eating too much. But you guys go ahead and have party. And, lately I've been feeling like, a headache, and I'm concerned whether it's my blood pressure going up or things like that. So I just want to just chill and eat, just whatever you guys have it, fruits or something like that, and still have fun with the people. And sometimes I go to even weddings. I remember I went to my friend's wedding, and I went in the evening, and there's so many good foods and all that thing. But that day I was not feeling really well. I was just feeling sluggish and tired and all that thing. And I told my wife, I don't want to miss the party. So I went there, and some of my friends asked me, and I said, you know what? I'll just have a hot water with lemon, because I'm just feeling that I'm coming down with cold, and my immunity is low, and I don't want to catch cold or catch COVID. And I was good, and I really enjoyed the party and all that thing. But how do you do that? Why would you do that? Dinkarbai, Manoj, or Angela, why would people do that? Unless and until you know why you want to stay healthy. Like I know some of you, have a reason to stay healthy. Like Dinkar Uncle, I know, is an example to so many people, as he's running his spiritual retreat, and he always have people coming in there and all that thing. He always takes care of himself, because he has a strong reason to stay healthy. So he's a great example. So you have to really be honest why you want to be healthy. And once you identify, and that's why whenever I'm talking to somebody about their health and wellness, first of all, I really want to look at how is their family life, how is their work life, how is the stress load around here. And I usually work at that area, because most of us know, eating healthy is going to benefit, but we still don't do it. So that's the most important thing is, figure it out why you want to stay healthy, why you want to eat healthy. So, tips for dining out. Let's say when you're going out to restaurants, and, your friends are going to have eating and all that thing, just arrive at the restaurant at least 30 to 40% filled up. Look on the menu, before you go to, if you know what a restaurant you're going to, just find out what they have on menu. That's healthier choice. And, ask for salads or ask for some of the extra veggies or fruits, so that you could still enjoy with friends and family as you go into restaurants. But those are some of the things that I wanted to cover for staying healthy. Any questions anybody has? Because I've been just running a lot of informations. Manoj or Angela or Dinkar, any of you doing any of these things that you are doing, or anything, something that new came up? Angela or Dinkar, right?
You are telling very good information.
And you know what? You could also eat your cake at the end of this thing and all that things. I've been a good boy or a good girl. Why not? I could always cake or ice cream or whatever I want to eat, because I've been really good. So it's not denying yourself of the pleasure, but being smart and being wise to eat healthy. And the reason you want to eat healthy is, you have family, and your family time is important. And if you're sick, your family is going to be really running after you. Do you want your family to take care of you, or you want to take care of your family? Do you want to enjoy your grandkids, or when you're on vacation, you just want to sit in the hotel room and you're not able to enjoy your grandkids? So those are some of the identified reasons that you want to do. My reason is, I have a daughter. She's 34 years old. She's not married, so we don't have any grandkids. So I'm looking forward to spending time with my grandkids. My son is in the process of adopting kids, so when he adopts, I want to be in the best of the shape and as an example to my grandkids. Another reason is, I have so much knowledge on health and wellness, and I want to share it with the community and the people who I come around with. So I could be really a blessing, like Dinkar Uncle has been a blessing to so many people. So why not I use the talent that is God given to me, so I could really help? And so many people have gone through my programs. Somebody has been gone through asthma, and somebody has gotten rid of the psoriasis and diabetes and all that thing. So why not help people? So, the savvy travelers, they always plan, like whatever I said on the top, they just prepare. So tell me, how would you prepare when you are planning to eat healthy? I could learn from you guys. Anything you guys want to share? And why I'm saying this to you is, if one of your goal is to stay healthy, not just stay healthy, but never get sick after, getting healthy and then staying healthy. Anytime you're successful in your business, or anytime you're successful in your family, or anywhere else you have been successful, you have a role model, or you have a good habits, or you have a coach like Bill Gates. Look at Bill Gates, or look at Tony Robbins, or look at any successful people. What do they have? They always have a plan. They have a strong why. They have a strong reason why they're going to be successful in business or whatever else. Same thing. You need a health coach. You need a business coach to succeed in the business. I had to get the health coach when I was looking for different places, and I went to all these places. And health coach will do is he will look at your lifestyle and look at where you are missing out, where you are not eating right, so you'll be able to change it. And one of the things that I usually do that most of the health coach don't even address is I always look at people's emotional life and mental lifestyle. If their emotional and mental lifestyle is filled with a lot of emotional trauma, stress, work, and all that thing, I usually try to work with them first before I get into detox and cleanse. And then I would just take an assessment in detail for detox and cleanse, and then I'll customize the program. And once they go through the program, then they will be healthier. I'm going to start in July. I'm going to have a 5-day challenge I'm going to covering mental, physical, spiritual health, how that takes role of it, how digestion is an important part of your chewing the food, and also hydrations, immunity. I'm going to cover also some of the challenges people are having with like diabetes, or how to prevent cancers and all that thing. So it's going to be a 10 minutes video that's going to come to you, so you could register this at this event. And I'm pretty much done. If any one of you need any informations, there are things on my website, social media, newsletters, and WhatsApp. If you're not getting it, make sure you register. Any questions? Well, that concludes my presentations. Hope it was useful to you. You took some notes, and you're willing to make some changes. And if I could be any help to you or your loved ones, feel free to reach out to me and call me, or just send a message to me on my email, or text it to me. Thank you again, and all of you have a healthy, happy, and prosperous life. Thank you so much.